Hello and welcome to the Intuitive Messenger channel. My name is Mitchell Osborn. You can find me at mitchellosborn.com. On YouTube here, Intuitive Mitchell. Please feel free to share this video all over. Subscribe, like if you want to get an update when I post a new one. Then click the little button to get notifications. So your message for this week, the week of, September 29th through October the 7th, I believe it is. The message is this. Embrace the never-ending cycle of all that is. And all that is for me would be, and this is a message right from Spirit. I just pulled a card and said, tell me what you want me to tell them today. And it was the World card, which I thought was kind of cool. And for me, the all that is basically source energy. It is that divine intelligence, all-encompassing consciousness that is, was, will ever be. And I think by Spirit telling me to embrace this never-ending cycle, for me, anytime I get frustrated or start to doubt life or my career or relationships or anything, I immediately lift myself up out of the situation from a high perspective and I look back down and I usually immediately smile because it's like, oh, okay. I can see it from a higher vantage point because sometimes when you're right there in the thick of it, you can't see. You can't see the forest for the trees. You're in the middle of the fire. You don't know how to do anything but put it out. You don't know how to put it out because it's a big raging fire. So, if you've ever, I wish I had the link, I could give it to you, but there's this cool video that I've seen before where it's like, it shows where you are, and then it zooms out above your city and zooms out above your state, your country, zooms out, you see the earth, you see the solar system, and it keeps zooming out, zooming out, zooming out, and the farther it gets out, you realize just how tiny you are and how insignificant at first it can look, but then once you realize what you're a part of, this giant, vast everything, then it becomes even more inspirational and you realize, that you're part of all of that too. So like I said, it always brings me comfort zooming out or just embracing that higher perspective about what's going on in my life right away. So try that sometime and remember you are part of all that is this giant master plan. So for this week, here's your forecast. And basically first I'm going to pull from Rana George and Callie French's Lenormand deck. And the first card is what can you expect? Second card, how can you best navigate it? And then how will you grow or what will you learn from it? So the first card is going to be the heart card. So what can you expect this week? Heart-centered things, love, a full heart, feeling good in the heart, emotional satisfaction. It's 24, which pulls down to 6. 6 is balance. It's the family card. It's a very nurturing kind of a card. Now, how can you best navigate this energy that's coming at you today? And, it's the woman card. So look to the woman. If you are a woman, look in towards yourself. Balance and navigate it by trusting yourself. That's card number 29, which is a master number. 11, it's also 2, which is about coupling, but 11 is like the master illuminator, creator, kind of humanitarian type energy. Now, how will you grow or what will you learn from this week? The letter. It will help create letters, information. This is where you will write, where you receive, where you will post. And I really feel like what this is going to be about is you can expect feelings and stuff coming up in the heart this week. If you are a woman or you identify as a woman, then this would be a week for you to probably journal, write, express your feelings. There's a lot going on this week for women. There's been a lot of stuff in the news about women in particular. This may be a time where you write congressmen, leaders. This may be a time where you journal your feelings, get them down on paper to release them. If you're a man, this may be a time for you to, write a woman a letter, write mom a letter of thanks, of gratitude, whether they're still with you or not. But I really feel like, how you're going to learn and grow this week is by putting the words down or potentially even just, doing some reading and research to help you better understand these heart-centered feelings and emotions that are kind of coming up at you this week. So there is your message. So if you happen to be in Orlando today, we are doing, I think it's 6 or 7 of us. We're at the Massimo Art Gallery near SeaWorld on International Drive. You can see all that on my Facebook, Instagram page. But got readings booked, but also spots open. I'm doing 15-minute and 25-minute readings, but there's also other psychics, mediums, astrologers there as well. But I'm mainly focusing on tarot cards and animal communications day. But it's in person, which I don't get to do a lot of these, so I'm excited to do this. So check that out if you want to come by. If you email me before like 9 o'clock, we can book your session. After 9 o'clock, I'll be busy. But it does run from 10 until 4, I believe. That's the time. So check out all the information on my Facebook, Instagrams. All right, namaste. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.